Libertarians pick Chase Oliver as presidential nominee. Now, the question is, prior to them announcing this, Rob, can you do a poll? How many of you have heard of Chase Oliver before? Maybe you have, maybe you have not. The Libertarian Party chooses Chase Oliver, known for his armed and gay identity and his role in the 2022 Georgia Senate runoff as their presidential nominee, rejecting appeals from Donald Trump and RFK Jr. Libertarians fear RFK Jr.'s historically high polling as a third-party candidate could significantly reduce their typical protest vote share, jeopardizing ballot access in numerous states. Larry Sharpe warned, we're going to lose ballot access in probably 22 states. Oliver emphasizes nationwide efforts to grow the party, making campaign stops in 50 states, and engaging young voters disillusioned by current issues like the Israel-Hamas war, immigration crisis, and cost of living. We've identified young people. Those are young people that we're going to target, Oliver said. And by the way, President Trump was at the Libertarian Convention. Rob, can you pull up one of the clips of him at the Libertarian Convention speaking, and one of them that's booed and the other one where they cheered him? Which one is this, Rob?
This is where he says if Republicans and Libertarians united, they'd be unstoppable.
Go ahead and play this. Let's see what happens here.
If we unite, we are unstoppable. I will be a true friend to Libertarians in the White House.
Handles it like a boss, though. Watch.
And then do you have the other one? They're booing him, obviously, for that. They're like, no, we don't want to do that. And what other ones do you have? Which one's this, Rob?
This is where he gets the loudest applause of the evening, where he discusses
CBDC.
Pardoning the Silk Road founder,
okay.
Ross
Go for
Ulbricht.
it. Go for it.
And if you vote for me on day one, I will commute the sentence of Ross Ulbricht to a sentence of time served.
You're blocking my camera shot. Ross Smalls, put the signs down.
Can't see anything.
Adam, thoughts on this year with them announcing this and then also covering President Trump's face for like 30 seconds?
You know how much time I spent watching the Libertarian Convention? Absolutely zero, because I have a life. And as you've said before, the Libertarian Party has a pretty good product, horrible marketing. So they just nominated Chase, what's his last name? Oliver. Never heard of the guy. Maybe if you nominated John Oliver, I'd give a shit.
Yeah. Can you actually go to his Wikipedia? Go to his Wikipedia, Rob.
He's known for being armed and gay. I'll just add another thing. Armed, gay, and irrelevant. We've had some opportunities to discuss Libertarian. The debate you did, the panel you did with Dave Smith and a host of other people, I think was incredible. Dave Smith, who I think is a beast. Ron Paul, Libertarians. Beyond that, Joe Jorgensen, what a joke. In 2020, the Libertarian Party got 1.2% of the vote. Their high mark was Gary Johnson in 2016 with 3% of the vote. In 2012, Gary Johnson was also the nominee, got 1% of the vote. I don't know why we're spending time giving airwaves to a group that gets 1 to 3% of the vote. I wouldn't give airwaves to the Green Party and Jill Stein, Cornel West with whatever he's doing, the Justice for All Party, Cenk Uygur with, I think he ended his campaign in March, the Progressive Party, the Forward Party, the No Labels Party. In my opinion, it's Trump, it's Biden, and it's RFK. The rest of you losers, get out of the way. And I don't mean losers like, oh, you're a loser, you're a loser. I mean, like, literally, they've never won anything. So at one point do we say, thanks, guys.
Joe Jorgensen is a great debater.
Joe Jorgensen was an absolute
debating ability
debacle like when she showed up here.
And Adam, watch your language. I mean, when she showed up, she was like...
It sounds like I'm being negative, PBD, and I'm really not. I'm just trying to be
Starting
real.
off the day, it's like we're just coming off Memorial Day, barbecue, good hanging out, going and celebrating the lives, and you're off, you're just trashing Joe Jorgensen's abilities to debate.
Am I wrong?
Tom,
am I wrong?
I
want to give my thoughts.
I thought Joe Jorgensen was part of the Crickets Party because remember she was sitting here and all we heard was crickets. Here's what I think. New voices in America are rising up, and now mainstream media, because Trump was there, actually covered the Libertarian Convention because they were so excited that somebody was booing the former President Trump. the Republican candidate. They were so excited about that they had to cover it. But I also think what this shows is Trump really is out there trying to unify. He's winning minorities, bigger percents than last time, with a positive message of what he's going to do. And he's coming here to the message for the Libertarian Party. Say, listen, I want to partner with you. And as a matter of fact, one of the things that you really care about, I will pardon the Silk Road founder that has been in prison this time. So I thought it was very positive. He's over there trying to.
I know, Tom, but what do you think about that? Like, is this a non-issue, him going to the Libertarian Party? Is this like, because from one side, there's many different arguments to be made. Do you think it's a big deal that he went to the Libertarian Party's convention?
I think it's a medium deal that he went there, and it shows that he's trying to bridge and he's trying to collect the votes.
Okay, Vinny, thoughts?
I just think I agree with Tom. At least he's out there, PBD. I don't know if you saw what Biden was doing this weekend when they were doing the Memorial Day thing. For 30, 40 seconds, sometimes a minute, he's in the back, passed out, asleep on stage. So this is what our president is doing. The other president is out there busting his butt trying to get votes. Look at this guy.
Praying.
He's
praying.
not praying, pal.
Why are you creating
He
rumors?
wasn't
He's praying.
He was snoring.
Oh, you got to be kidding.
He was snoring.
Give this man a break.
He was just, but this is just one little 10-second thing. There was multiple times where it's 30 seconds, 40 seconds, and he did that little eye thing where he like plays with his eyes and then took another little nap. It's sad. At least the other guy's out there and trying to get the vote. So I respect Trump.
So here's what I think. I mean, listen, if you remember in 2016, Trump was doing 3, 4, 5 campaign stops a day. Hillary was doing 1 a week.
Yep.
You would be looking at a Facebook Live and then Trump speaking somewhere, and in 2 hours you're like, oh, it's not the same Facebook Live because it's the same place?
Yeah.
He's at, oh, shit, it's a different place. Then you'd forget about that. Then 2 hours later, like, so he was getting on planes, going to all these other places, and doing so. So for me, the one part you got to love is the fact that he's going out there and talking to anybody and everybody. He's convinced he's going to win New York. He's going talking to the Libertarian Party. When's the last time a president spoke at the Libertarian Party convention?
Very good question.
Rob, when's the last time a president
According to Trump, he is the first president to have ever appeared and speak at the Libertarian convention.
So let me say this to you. You know, what does that do to you if you're a Libertarian? Because I have a lot of things with Libertarian Party that I like. I like the personality, the persona of leave me alone, let me do my thing. I relate to that Libertarian aspect and the values and principles that they offer. But for the Libertarian community that are sitting there, you have to realize, this guy showed up to hear you out, okay? He showed up to hear what you have to say. The other guy's not going to show up to you. And Trump understands that even though we're saying, well, it's only 2% and it's only 3% and it's only 1%, in this race, everything in the middle matters. Everything in the middle matters. And I think that's what differentiates him. It's the last week to compete for the Manette contest. If you go up to the Manette contest here, if you haven't yet downloaded the app, Rob, if you want to go to some of the Manette QR codes, download the app, start asking questions and participating with different folks that what we have going on right now. There's a couple new guys that came on that are starting to get a lot of Manettes.
So if you like this clip and you want to watch another one, click right here. And if you want to watch the entire podcast, click right here.